Alright, what up guys? It's me. Welcome to another, yeah, welcome to another live stream. So we are back. It is spring break. And yeah, we are back. Now, if you notice, this isn't quite Clash of Clans, right? It's close, but not quite. And that's because I can't play off of an emulator anymore, so I'm playing on an iPad. However, the iPad that I have, it's been dead for a while. So it is still booting up, but I figured I'd get the stream going. I just want to see if I can do a new layout for my Twitch dashboard real fast. But yeah, well, welcome to the stream. It's gonna be a good one. So I know I'm gonna have the iPad is on. Hopefully, if I can bring it into frame, it's on. But I know I'm gonna have to update the game. And apparently the thing doesn't want to remember my internet address. So if you give me a second, we will get going. Awesome, my chatbot works. Oh, this is great. What if I... Oop, it's got Wi-Fi now. Okay. It needed Wi-Fi to be able to connect. And yeah, it is still very much in the December stuff. So I'm just gonna run a quick app update on it, and then we should be good to go. But if I'm looking up like this, it's because my so if I'm looking up to the corner like that, it's because my it's because my monitor is just that like out of the way. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna update all at some point, but I've got it. Yeah, there's 77 updates, so Clash definitely has an update in here. I don't know where, but it's basically gotta have one. There it is. So I'm gonna push the update, and then we'll get going. Let me grab my iced tea real fast. Perfect. All right. Cool beans. So now it should be fully updated. And what I'm going to do is go into Air Server. I'm going to see, because this is the first time doing this on this machine, on this network. Is it going to work? We are golden. All right. So just heads up, we may have the same kind of latency lag as before, but there's one thing, actually, that I need to do, and that is I need to update the spreadsheet. So if you guys give me about a minute here, we will be good to go. Let me also go into here. These are now, let me see if I can actually spell. There we go. So you guys should now be able to see exactly what I'm doing. And I swear it'll only take me like a grand total of, I don't know, 1 to 2 minutes to do this, and then we'll get going. Also, all apologies if my voice is slightly raspy. I've been yelling at people in traffic all day, so my vocal cords are not in the greatest of shapes. Ooh, and hello viewer. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to use the chat. Alright, first one, 6 clan war battles. Cool beans. 250 housing space. That is literally all the same. This one, same values. Healers to win 8 multiplayer battles. Easy enough. 7 times in the home village. Four multiplayer battles, that should be fine. That should be 15, not 25. I already got those. 5 capital raid attacks, easy. Destroy 40 air defense in multiplayer battles, 0 out of 40. That one's going to be a hard one to do. This one should not be bad. Wall segments in versus battles. Now, collect 10 stars. What the? That was really weird. You guys saw none of that. But that was bizarre. Stars from multiplayer battles. Only stars earned in the first 60 seconds count. And then the rest of these are going to be not revealed yet. God, what the hell was that? Something just fell. I don't know what, but that was really loud. So hopefully everything is okay. If you guys just give me a second here to reset this. Cool beans. All right, let's get to this. Let me take a nice sip of iced tea here. Alrighty. Cool beans. So, let me switch back. Alright. So here's what I want to do. I don't know why the end credits are rolling right now, but they are apparently. But we've got about an hour on the stream. I think I will be back around 3 p.m. tomorrow streaming again. I'm not positive about that, so don't quote me on that. But I think I'll be back. So what I want to do, I'm just going to disable the end credits. That's really annoying. Again, don't ask me why that's going on the screen at the time it is. But what I want to do first, and let me know if you guys can't hear me or anything. What I want to do first is, first of all, collect all our loot. Apart from the town hall, the heroes are the only thing left, which is going to be what tomorrow's stream is about. And what I want to do first is, we have 2 full armies. So challenge-wise, to be able to complete these, what we need is healers. We've got those. I think it's only healers and giants. Wait, how many am I supposed to have? Because I have 8. I only have 11. There were 12 challenges. I never... Whoops. Hang on, I messed this up. Let me just fix that mistake real quick. Cool beans. All right. So we actually have all the troops we need, which is great. And the fact that we already have 1 army ready to go is great. I'm going to train up another. yeah, I'm gonna train up another, and then we're gonna. Okay, no special sceneries or anything. And then we're going to. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight into an attack. Because we have the army, we have another one training up. We're just gonna dive straight into an attack. I'm gonna play this one easy and go for a base like this that I know I can win. And also, I just moved my mic, so again, if you guys can't hear me, please tell me. Boom and boom. Alright. That's down. We can lightning the town hall. Use a healer spell there. And then poison spell on top of their Barb King, and we are golden. We'll see. We should be at 1 star pretty soon. I don't know if it's going to be soon enough for the challenges, but it was pretty soon. And guys, feel free to use the chat. I swear, I do not bite. I was right, we do have 1 star. That's great. The more stars we can get, the better, obviously. Hello, welcome to the stream. Perfect 3-star victory. Awesome. Great way to start the stream. Alrighty. So now that we've got one of those under our belts, we have some challenges to update. So now, healers are at 1 out of 8. This one's at 1 out of 7. 3 out of 40. And where is it? 1 out of 4. So now all of these can go to yellow. Bear with me a second, guys. The first stream of the month is always hectic like this because I have to update the challenge sheet and everything like that. Thank you, and welcome to the stream. Sorry I didn't see your chat message until just now. I've been studying for the SAT all day, so my brain is in like 15 different places at once. Alright, well now that that is done, we can get another army going, and I'm gonna boost the spells, the troops, and I'm also going to boost the heroes as well. So we are in good shape there. We should have, we've got about 6 minutes. So what I want to do is go over to the builder base. I think we've actually got a couple of, I think I was working on archer towers before, and those are all, I mean, what I'm doing for the SAT on the diagnostics I got. So I took a prep course because my PSAT score was not good. I'm not going to say it wasn't good, but it was not as good as I need it to be to get into the colleges that I want to go to. So I took a prep course, and I got like a 13, the highest I got on the diagnostics was like a 1340. The last one I took, I got like a 1310. But the way I'm doing it is I'm taking the SAT tomorrow, the ACT on April 15, and then I'm probably taking the SAT again in May. And then that's probably it, assuming I don't screw one of those up super badly. Which is always a possibility. I'm hoping to not do that, but it's always a possibility that I might. Even though I really don't want to do that, because that would not be fun at all. But yeah, it's just been a lot of work. So I knew tonight was going to be the night before the SAT when I scheduled the stream, which is why I'm gonna do my best to cut the stream at like 8:30 local time. Just because, like, my PSAT grade, I think, was one time 1160, the other time 1170. So, like, there's ways you can bring your score up. Khan Academy is free. It's completely free, and I've heard a lot of stories of people bringing their score up a lot. I've been doing it as well over the past over the past week. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely like strategies to use on the SAT. The way my course instructor put it, I'm not gonna quote him here because it's not the exact same words, but he said something along the lines of the SAT isn't testing you on overall knowledge. It's testing you on your knowledge of the SAT. So, like, there's certain ways and stuff that you can, I don't want to say game the system because that sounds negative, but if you know what kind of question, Algebra 2 is a big part of it. I think there's less Algebra 2 on the PSAT. I think. I'm not positive, but it's either there's less geometry or less Algebra 2, and I can't remember what. But it's only like certain pieces of Algebra 2, if that makes sense. It's always, I don't know, it's slightly weird. I'm not describing it the best. But it's certain concepts from Algebra 2 that are applied a lot, is what I would say. But I don't know, if you prep for it, you'll be fine for it. I'm just going to be glad to get it over with tomorrow. Because, like, I'm not really nervous for it. Like, I did practice today, and out of the 30 or 40, even 50 questions, I got, like, a total of 6 wrong or something. But, like, it'll just be a relief once it's behind me. Because, like, today was the last day before spring break for me. Like, that's the only reason I'm streaming tonight. Is because I don't have a... It's spring break. I'm off for a week and a half of school. But, like, I have the SAT tomorrow, so I can't quite just, like, turn my brain off yet. It's slightly annoying. But hey, if I take it once and do really well, I don't have to take it again. So there's motivation. I'll just be happy if I do well, because I know, like, what score I'm going for. So if I do well compared to what I'm going for, that is my goal. Well, this battle is almost done. Not quite done yet, but almost. There we go. Now it's done. We have gotten double 3-starred. Is that what the prize is at the end? Oh my god, that looks so cool. It's not worth getting, like, the gold pass, but that looks so cool. And besides, I'm not going to be playing that much in March anyway. Because, I mean, I've got a stream today, a stream tomorrow, maybe on Sunday, depending on how things go. And then Monday through the following Sunday, I'm traveling, so... We'll see, though. I may be able to get an extra stream in on Sunday. I'll see, though. No promises, but I'll see. And I think we should have an army ready. Yup. I love watching the YouTube viewer stats. Because it goes from, like, 7 to 6. It goes from 7 to 1 to 6. Just, like, constantly over and over. It's hilarious. Because now it's back up to 3. It was at 1 before, and then 7 the minute before that. It's still just hilarious to me. The fact that it's so inconsistent, and then there's Twitch that, like, doesn't budge from 2. That is my target score is like a 1400. That's what I'm going for. And all of the stats of, like, certain schools taking, you know, only taking an SAT score above, like, 1400, a lot of that is starting to become inflated because of how the test optional piece is coming in. Because I've been looking at it with my college counselor of, like, you know, a lot of schools that say, like, 1420 average, that's because they're test optional, and that means the only test scores that they get are the really good ones. Are, like, the 1500 ones. Right now, I don't have a target school. That's part of the reason why I'm traveling where I'm traveling to spring break is to look at schools. For a while, I did. For a while, I was like set on going to University of Minnesota in Minneapolis. But then I went back because I was there in summer of 2021 on vacation to Minneapolis. And then I went back this past summer because I was in Minneapolis for a frisbee tournament and realized that I didn't necessarily want to go to school there. I just had a really good vacation when I went in 2021. So like my views of that college were inflated. So since then, I have not had a target school. I haven't found one that like I really really like yet. Um, which is why we're, gonna look at 4 or 5 over the course of spring break. Maybe even 6 depending on what we hit on the way back too. But like I know I want some kind of big school near a city, but as far as what that actually means, I have absolutely no idea. Yeah, I got all the challenges. Rochester's one I'll probably end up looking at. Um, I think it might have been RIT that I'm thinking of, not University of Rochester. The fact that those are two different things is confusing, but they are. Um, because I've heard RIT has a really good program for what I want to go into. But I mean, I kind of already have like my safeties and my reaches already sort of set out. Autocorrect really didn't want you to say RIT. Um, I don't know. For me, I want to go into like game design, um, sort of like the back end of making video games and doing all the code and stuff. Because I do that now for fun, and I quite enjoy it. So like, if I'm able to get a degree in computer science and go into game design as a career, that's sort of the path I want to go on. But not a lot of colleges have like dedicated game design programs, and I've heard RIT does. Um, so that's why I've been told I should look at RIT. Is because they, in theory, have a program for basically exactly what I'm looking at studying and stuff. Oh, come on. There it is. Man, that's the third 3-star. Oh well. I have not done like any research college wise, and I can tell you it's absolutely frustrating my dad. Um, because like he's been the one looking to see if like we can book tours for all the colleges we want to see this coming week when it absolutely should be me that's doing it, but with the SAT and just school in general, I like don't have the time. web development's something that I've looked at going into. I tend to really enjoy